There are 8 million forms. So it is Daivena. Daiva Netrena. Netrena means by supervision. Background of the supervision is Krishna. Mayadhakshena prakriti suyate cha saracharam. They are absolute. In the Bhagavad Gita, in another place it is said that Upodrashta Anumanta, the super soul, soul and super soul. There are two souls, the supreme soul and the subordinate soul within the body. So, what we are doing, subordinate soul, the supreme soul or the super soul, who is also sitting with me within the heart, he is Upadrashta Anumanta. He is simply seeing. And Anumanta means without his sanction, we cannot do anything. Sarvasya chahang ridhisannivishta. Everyone has got experience. When you want to do something wrong, there is conscience. Don't do it. No, let me do it. There is struggle. So this is the struggle between the soul and the super soul. But when we are persistent that I must do it, then the super soul orders, all right, you can do at your own risk. That is called karma phala. We have become subjected to the resultant action of our karma. That is called karmana, by the activities, daivanetrena, by the superior authorities, superintendents, daivanetrena, jantar deha bhavati. The living entity gets a type of body. What is this body? The 5 elements, bhumi, rapa, nala, vayu, kangamana, buddhirevacha. 8 elements. Earth, water, fire, air, and sky, the mind, intelligence, and ego. Ego, false ego. The false ego is that I am this body. Ahankar. I am American. I am Indian. I am Hindu. I am Muslim. These are all false ahankar. And neither I am Hindu, nor Muslim, nor Christian, nor American, nor Indian. I am living entity. Mamaivangsha jiva bhuta jiva loke sanatana manasasthani indriyani pragitisthani karsati. Krishna says that all these living entities, they are my part and parcel. But they are struggling hard against these material laws. Mana sasthani indriyani prakitisthani karsati. By mental concoction he is creating a situation and he is getting that type of body. Otherwise why there are so many varieties of body? These are the creation of our mental concoction. I shall do that, I shall do that, I shall do this, I shall do this. So, this is Daivanetrena, he gets. Daivanetrena by superior. You are just like a child. Insist upon doing something. The father says, all right, do it. I don't. He says, don't do it. But he persists. I must do. All right, do it. There are many examples. So, there is soul and there is the gross material body and there is the subtle material body. The soul is the basic principle. But to get a body, as I have already explained, the secretion discharged by the father and the mother, they mix up, they are emulsified and forms in the body of a pea. And the soul comes through the seminar of the father and is situated there. Then the body develops. Now, just try to understand, Because the spirit soul is there, therefore matter is developed. If the soul is not there, if the child is dead, no more development. No more development. No dead child develops body. Everyone knows. Therefore, these material elements come from the spirit soul, not that spirit soul comes from the material elements. This is wrong theory. If it comes from the material combination, then why can you produce a living entity in the laboratory? In the laboratory? No, that is not. A material, because material creation is there, because I wanted such a circumstances, atmosphere. And Anubhanta, the Supreme Lord, He is the Supreme Sanction Giver. He gives me opportunity to enter into a certain type of mother's body and the material grows. So the actual fact is, from spirit soul, the energy, material energy comes out. Take for example, that I was giving, that chemicals. Now take one lemon tree. It is a living entity. And it is producing at least hundreds of pounds of citric acid. Lemon, everyone knows. You take 50 lemons today, again take 50 lemons, and if you extract the lemon, you will find extensive quantity of citric acid. So where from the citric acid chemical comes? Because the living entity is there in the tree. Therefore the conclusion should be, the chemicals come from life. Life does not come from chemical. If life comes from chemical, then you produce. I give you the chemicals, whatever chemicals you want. So chemical is produced. Just like you have got experience. When there is perspiration, they taste the perspiration, there is salt. Where from the salt comes? Salt is, what is the chemical name? Sodium carbonate, no? Sodium chloride, sodium chloride. So sodium chloride, where from it comes? It comes from your body, and your body comes from the soul. Therefore the original cause of sodium chloride is the soul. So as you can analyze, a little quantity of chemicals from your body, from tree's body, from any body. So you just imagine the unlimited body, gigantic body of Krishna, Virat Purusha, how much chemical it can produce. Therefore, don't take it that this is all imagination. Krishna says, Bhumir apanalovayo khangamano buddhirevacha ahankara itiyang me bhinna prakriti astadha. These 8 kinds of materials, gross and subtle, they are my energy. It is coming from Krishna. If you, Krishna is not talking any nonsense, he is not bluffing you. At least those who are advanced, why you are reading Bhagavad Gita? Because it is authoritative. Krishna is speaking. That is fact. The most exalted authority. We have to take knowledge from the authority. We cannot manufacture knowledge. That is imperfect knowledge. Because our senses are imperfect. We have got 4 deficiencies. We commit mistake. We become illusion. We commit mistake, everyone knows. I have several times talked that even a personality like Gandhi, he committed so many mistakes. So long you are conditioned by the material nature, you must commit mistake. There is no escape.